Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a kind of forest woodland type cabin thing. So I like how it ended up. But of course I don't have I feel like it's Windenburg or maybe Brindleton Bay that has the kind of foresty kind of setting, so I kind of had to improvise. But I think it turned out really nice, and I'm actually for once quite proud of my landscaping, which is not something I say very often. And my roofs don't look that bad either. I really think I'm improving, but let me know guys, because it could be a disaster and I just can't tell. So yeah, when I was building this, I didn't intend to actually build this because I was making changes to my Under the Rainbow save, and I had just intended to put my Simself into the game properly and then quickly place a home down from the gallery. But then I was thinking, you know what, I could just do my forest cabin that I've had planned for ages. And in a way, this is kind of something similar to what I'd want for my dream home. The dream home that was supposed to go up my birthday, but I abandoned it because everything I built looked terrible. But this is kind of something similar that I'd want for my dream home, and I think it turned out really nice. What else was really nice about this one was the fact that I concentrated on the outside first, because I never do that. In all my builds, I'm like all over the place. Like I'm on the outside, I'm on the inside, I'm in the kitchen, I'm in the bathroom, I'm in the bedroom, and it's insane. It's genuinely insane when I do that. So this time I kind of focused on the exterior before I moved in to the interior, and then I focused on the landscaping because I hate landscaping and I'm terrible at it. So yeah, I really like how this build went down when I was building it. Yeah, and the kitchen, oh my goodness, right. I feel like I say this in every single one of my builds, but I love the kitchen. I say this every time, but I do. I love this kitchen. I'm trying to kind of use the what's the word? The counters that I don't usually use that much. And so I used, instead of going with black and white, I kind of went with a brown and white this time. I don't know, oaky? No, maybe not oak. I don't know what kind of one it is. But I put double sinks in there as well for some reason. Oh no, I know why I put double sinks in. Because at home, where I am, like my parents' house, the house I grew up in, we recently, a couple of years ago, got a double sink. So you've got like the big sink, and then you've got the little skinny sink, and I really like that. And when I went away to uni, we didn't have it, and I really missed it. It's stupid to miss a sink, but you can kind of rinse things off in that one before you wash it, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So that was probably my thinking on that. And then I tried to change it up with the flooring as well. So I roomed off the section so that I could just put in the stone floor, and I really liked how it turned out, because I always use the same kind of wood floor, and I always use the same tile back as well, that kind of brick, that black or white brick that I use, but I really like the kind of, stone effect. And yeah, so I'm building the bathroom, I think it is here, and it's just a small bathroom. I don't see the point in having a big bathroom unless you're a big family, and we're a family of 4, and we've never had a big bathroom, usually because we've never moved house. But I don't see the point of having a massive bathroom if you're not a massive family, so I kept it small. Shower and bath, although I never ever have baths ever. Like the last time I had a bath, I must have been maybe oh no, I do remember. I felt sick once, and so I went down to my grand's to have a bath, and I was about 16, and the entire time I was in there, she was worried that I was going to drown in the bath. My gran, it's safe to say, was a warrior, and she was worried that I would drown in the bath, which she wouldn't actually let me fill up anyway. She watched me fill the bath to about halfway up. It was sweet that she was worried, but it was annoying that she kept trying to check on me and that I hadn't drowned in the barely filled bath, but a little weird. So yeah, I don't take baths, so Oh well, I guess it kind of makes the bathroom look a bit more full. In terms of, here we go. In terms of the what is it called? The living area, I found this ottoman that I had never knew existed, and I was trying to work out if I wanted like a miniature television, but it looked stupid, and then it looked weirder sized up. So then I went up, kind of up a size of television, and it looked kind of weird, but I went with it. And I couldn't really get it to sit on the ottoman very well because for some reason when I do use move objects, it always looks really quite weird. And yeah, it's like from one angle it looks fine, but from another it doesn't. And it's weird. And then I wanted to use this table, so I sized it down so it would fit, but it probably didn't fit very well. I just really wanted to use that table. Yeah, so it's quite a small living area, but I don't really have many people that come over, so in this sim game, my traits are creative, geek, and loner, and I have to say that's right. I do like my own company. You know, it's not that I don't like people, because I do. Sometimes, a very few handful of people. But oh no, why is my phone going off? I know no people, says the girl whose phone is going off numerous times. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Darn it. This is unedited. This is unedited voiceovering, guys. Unedited. Oh, speaking of editors, that's what I can talk about. I got a new editor. So before I was using Power Director 10, but I caved and got Power Director 16, and oh my god, I love it. It's so good. Because now I can speed my footage up from within the editor rather than having to get it from the screen recorder into an app, speeding it up in the app, then going to my editor and putting it in, because before obviously I had a free version and it wouldn't let me speed things up within the editor, so yay. And I'm looking into making GIFs. So does anyone else have Cyberlink Power Director? Is that just me? Let me know how you guys use what editors do you guys use? So we are in the bedroom now, and of course I think one of the main issues in modern day is that we're always so distracted by technology. And so if and when I get my own place, I'm not going to want to have my computer in my room, because obviously right now I have to, because I live at home. I live in a house that's, you know, my parents and my family home, so we don't have any kind of separate office space. And then when I go to uni, I'm in a house that I share with people, so obviously I have to keep all of my things in my room unless it's a kitchen. So when I get my own place, if I ever get my own place, that is, then I think I'd like to have like a separate space for all of my computer and worky air quotes kind of things. You know, the only technology I'd want in my room would be my phone and my charger in case anyone needed to call me like in the middle of the night or whatever. But yeah, I tried to keep my bedroom in this build kind of tech free, and you know, it's kind of got books rather than computer games, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I've started, oh my goodness, right, you see this tapestry thing? I love that tapestry thing, and I'm not really into that kind of style, I don't think. Although, I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I'm getting into that style, but yeah, I don't usually like things like that, and I love that. So yeah, we're doing the dining area right now, and I do love to cook. I've expressed my love of food and my love of baking and my love of kitchens, and I would like a dining space to entertain food. It's the only thing I entertain with, food and movies. That is what you would get if I ever invited you to my house, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know you guys. But yeah, that's how I like to spend my time with people, going to movies and eating food. It's just how I roll. And so I wanted a dedicated space for that. So there were elements that I'd have in a dream home, but there were also elements that I'd change. I'd want more windows in a dream home, and I'd want a window seat in a dream home. But I really like how this turned out. You know what I mean? Like, it looks amazing. Not to toot my own horn, but it looks pretty damn good. Oh, except that blank bit that I didn't cover up. It looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So I believe I'm going to be moving on to the landscaping next, right? I think I do. Yes, I do. Oh, well, as you can probably see, I did most of the landscaping off camera because I forgot to turn the camera back on after I went for my lunch. So I built the inside in the actual cabin, and then I went for my lunch and then forgot to turn the screen recorder on. But yeah. So I'm building a lake, not a lake. It's not a lake or a loch. Loch even. It's more like a pond. And I had lots of plants, and I don't think it looks too bad. Maybe it's a bit overcrowded, but you'll be able to see the screenshots when they come up. So I think this is a much shorter clip anyway. So yeah, I have a lot of plants, and they all looked very ordinary. I don't know if I'd be a good gardener. Like my little brother, he is an awesome gardener. He loves gardening, and I can't garden for the life of me. I wouldn't even know where to start if I was gardening. I wouldn't even know where to start. But yeah, I'd like to think he would give me some tips if I wanted to garden. Although I doubt it very much. He'd just laugh at me and go, "Ha, you'd never be a gardener." Because that's the kind of relationship we have, obviously. Yeah, I think the landscaping turned out okay. Maybe it's a little busy, but I guess that's the point because it's a forest in air quote. Oh, you can't see me, which is why this is sad, but I just did the air quotes. Anyway, I think we're coming close to the end. I'm just like adding a few finishing touches to empty spaces because see, I don't know what to do with empty spaces, so I just add more flowers, and that's why it looks overcrowded. But yeah, oh goodness me. But yeah, there are lots of trees and everything, and I don't think it looks abominable. I think it looks quite nice. And I hope that Simmi is going to love living here. It's going to be great for her. She has a bakery now, although I don't know how well that's working at present moment. Anyway, we're coming to the screenshots, so please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on snazzy times with me, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye now! As a 12-year-old, I really liked the fact that she was Scottish and she wasn't